If you picked up the new Samsung Note 10, OnePlus, or Pixel devices, RhinoShield has you covered with their new CrashGuard and Solid Suit cases, along with their new Impact Skins, which, well, see for yourself. So, let's check it out.
Look, I know y'all know what this is all about, but in case you're new, the RhinoShield CrashGuard NX case is just this. And like any bumper case, it only wraps around the edges, leaving your phone butt naked around back. Don't worry though, as this fairly durable rubber in combination with this honeycomb pattern that they call shock spread technology, it's got you covered. Whee! So to start things off, we're taking a look at the brand spanking new Note 10 series first. With its shiny backside and fancy removable pens, there's a lot to keep protected. So simply squeezing the corners into place, the first thing you'll notice is how slim the case is along the edges. That makes it great for ergonomics, but unfortunately, unlike the iPhone series, the buttons aren't replaceable, although they do stick out and are very clicky. There's even a lanyard hole for you super clumsy folks, and large cutouts throughout the bottom, most notably enough space to easily access that stick of doom. All still while being thick enough to keep it raised during smackdowns. Now I know the main concern here is the backside being all vulnerable, but thankfully the top and bottom bezels are extra raised so your camera is safe when making love to your table. Plus, since it's only thicker along the top and bottom, it won't affect one-handability since the sides are still thinned out. And there is still some stretch to the case to allow for easy installation and removal. It's got a very slightly textured but generally smooth matte finish on it, comfortable to hold, but also still easy for your fingers to grasp around the edge of the case. In use, you'll definitely feel the case there, but for the most part, it doesn't intrude in your everyday usage. Now for the perfect pairing, a match made in RhinoShield's R&D department, there's also their Impact Skins. It's like a regular decorative skin, I've got my favorite matte black here, but also way more protective. They've made installation much easier as well by allowing you to line and hold it in place before sticking the rest of it down. It's almost impossible to mess up, and this is it. Slightly wrapped around the curved backed edges, the skin does leave space from the edges to accommodate for the use of a case. The matte finish feels way better than the glossy glass of the phone itself, and like I said, the perfect pairing, like human and dogs, apples and caramel, or Asian students and straight A's. If you're aiming for that all blackout look, this is it. You get to keep that super slim form factor of the CrashGuard while now being able to completely protect your rear end. This combo can take a beating. Combined with all the thick bezels around the top and bottom, you're easily covered on most flat surfaces. But to really test how well that skin takes impact, it's hammer time. Yep, that's real metal. Visually, it looks okay, but let's make sure. Wow. That glass is squeaky clean and surprisingly scratch and crack free too. This skin has you covered. So before we dive deeper, let's try a new design, this time a stone looking concrete finish. Again, this awesome matte finish makes holding this not feel like a fried chicken wing, and you're just covered with that hammer-proof design. Slap on its lever and you've got a whole thin yet durable package. Of course, they do also offer the Solid Suit series for the Note 10 as well, with full coverage built in. It's slightly thicker due to all that shock spread tech inside, but probably the best option for you butterfingers out there. Finally, to really confirm how well this package does, that hurt the soul. But with only the built-in Samsung screen protector, the RhinoShield CrashGuard, and Impact Skin, there's no issues even on uneven rock. For how slim this combo is, you'd be surprised at what it can handle. Especially that back skin, unlike other regular fancy skins, this one actually doubles as a cushion for your damn all-glass fragile phones too. The case has seen better days with some scuffed corners, but still totally usable with some battle scars. Removing the Samsung included screen protector, the bumper has been able to keep the screen lifted for the most part, which means no issues whatsoever with it. Scrolling, swiping, or even tapping around. Now moving around back though, again, peel to reveal, nada. Shinier than my forehead. This passes with flying colors. But again, if you really suck at holding things, you can always go for the Solid Suit. You'll thank me later. Of course, the new Note 10 doesn't stand alone in this combo. RhinoShield offers this pairing for several other popular devices, such as the Pixel 4, iPhone 11, and the Pixel 3a and OnePlus 7 I've got here. If you're not too fond of covering up the backside, like this beautifully wicked blue gradient design on the OnePlus, you can also go with their clear Impact Skins instead. They're just as protective while still showing off everything underneath. As for the less attractive backside of the Pixel 3a, you can spice things up with that concrete finish that you bet is still just as protective. So one more hammer test, but in slow-mo. peeling this baby off, yeah, phone works perfectly fine and no physical damage whatsoever. The perfect duo to keep everything slim and safe. Or if you just suck at holding things, they've also got their solid suit lineup to the rescue.
As per usual, links and discount codes in the description down below. Let me know in the comments which Android device you're rocking to have betrayed the Apple overlord. I rest my cases.